Hey besties, want to know how to get all 3 of these UGC items that are now available to claim in the Halloween Spotlight? I'm going to show you how to get all 3. First, you'll need to join the Halloween Spotlight. Once in the game, you'll need to follow your compass, as long as you have 2 of the runes and 2 of the keys. Stay tuned to the end of the video, I'll show you how to get those as well. But since we have them, we're going to use our compass and follow it to this green teleporting area. Now once here, follow the pathway with all of the candles. Keep walking and jump across this area and across the trees and the fallen tree. Now we make it to the first area. You'll have these 2 buttons that'll pull down these 2 doors. It doesn't matter which order you go in, but we're going to head over to the right door. Once here, you're going to need to follow these floating orbs. Keep going back and forth and collecting them. And again. And now we'll be able to claim the first item, which is the Revealing Veil Head Accessory. We've got the badge, so that means we have the item located in our head accessories, and it looks like this. Now let's head back over and go through that other door that we just unlocked on the left side. Again, follow the trail with the lanterns, and keep going. Go through this area until you find this puzzle. You'll need to put these in the correct order. You'll see them around the map, and there's 4 that we need to collect. You'll need to place them correctly on the rock in the order that you see them. And there's 2 over here. So let's add in those codes. And the next door has opened. Go through the door and you can now claim the second item. Click to claim. We now have the Vengeful Visage. I probably said that wrong. But it looks like this, and again is a head accessory. Now let's move on to the last and final item. We'll now need 2 of the keys, which will unlock this door. Follow the pathway and across this bridge, and all of these rocks will appear, and we now need to find 6. You'll need once again to put them in the correct order that they appear on the rock. I used my phone so I could go back and put them in the correct order. There's 6, so each one will appear on a different spot, and you'll find them all around this little map area. So now that I've found all 6, we can now place them in the right areas. Yours might be a little bit different than mine, but this is the order that I had to place mine. They go clockwise. The button in the middle will reset it if you mix any up. I recommend taking a picture, and once you place in all 6, you'll be able to claim the last item, which is the Spiny Ghoul. This is a shoulder accessory, and it's definitely creepy. If you need some of the ruin and tokens, go over to Strongman Ultra. I'll show you how to get 1 of each in this game. Once you join the game, you'll see that in order to unlock the Halloween portal, we'll need 150 lollipops. They'll appear on the map once every minute. And you'll only need 15, as every 1 lollipop that you collect will count for 10 suckers. The first one has appeared, so let's go ahead and pull this across the finish line. And we just got 10 lollipops. So we'll need to do this 15 minutes. Again, they only spawn once every 1 minute, so it's going to take a bit of time, but you can go ahead and continue training and getting stronger while you wait. And the last lollipop giving us 150. This also unlocked the Halloween portal. So let's make our way over to the Halloween event. We've just got a rune token. So in order to get a key, we'll need to drag pumpkins across the bridge which means we need to pull 175 of these across the finish line. Every one pumpkin adds to the bridge until you have this complete. This definitely takes a bit of time, as you can see, but continue pulling those pumpkins across. And our final pumpkins. Now all you need to do is walk across the bridge and over to the chest. Once you open the chest, this will give you your key. So now when we go ahead and join Adopt Me, we now have the Halloween Spotlight event. In order to get started, we're going to need to head over to Patchy's Arcade, which is right here. Inside of the arcade, you'll see 3 mini games: the Hauntlet, Costume Party, and Sleep or Treat. If you click on the task board, our first task is to earn 4,000 candy corn total in Halloween minigames. This will need to be completed before we move on to the second task. So let's start with Sleep or Treat. In this minigame, you'll need to collect treats around the community in the homes with the lights on. Knock 3 times and collect your candy and return it back to the middle of the map with the candy pumpkin. We've just collected our first amount of candy, so we'll need to play another minigame to reach a total of 4,000. The Costume Party will give you a theme, and you'll need to decorate and dress up your pet according to the theme. Choose your pet and walk around the map and choose your items you want to add. Once it's done, you'll need to step aside and place your votes for the other players. This part is important. You need to vote a total of 3 times in order to get your points. Even if you don't win the round, you'll still get 3,000 candy corn. So now we completed the first task and we got the first badge. Now when we click over on the task board, the second quest has opened. We need to earn at least 3,000 candy corn from minigames 3 separate times. So let's start with the Hauntlet. You'll need to make your way through the doors using the items below. Get as far as you can to get more candy corn. We just got a bunch of candy corn, which is over 3,000. So now let's move on to the second game. Let's move over to the Costume Party once again. You'll need to play and earn 3,000 more candy corn. So now when we click on the task board, you can see that we only need to play 1 more minigame and earn a total of 3,000 candy corn. For this one, we're going to head over to the Hauntlet. Again, continue playing, making your way through as many rooms as you can. We've just completed the second quest, got the badge, which is the Spotlight key as well as the ruin. Now when we join the Spotlight, we have both items.